again, this is like 2 weeks in a row. We're coming live, like Instagram Live over there, YouTube some point this weekend over here. From the Peekskill Brewery. This is where it all began. Remember that? I say that every week, but it's really where it all began.
Back last October.
Yeah, that's what it was. And we're pumped because today is totally different, totally new for us. We got brand new people over here. We got a guy, Paul, with the bass guitar.
I think he knows how to play.
Boom. And we got another Brian, which, okay, we'll see how that works. He also likes to talk about weather.
I guess we figured it was easier to substitute another Brian than somebody else.
Yeah.
So.
That's true.
But you are so much better.
Just thank you.
Just saying, Brian. Sorry.
And of course, Buffalo Jack, Craig, and TW behind the controls today. You guys might have, seen whatever. We'll talk to you later. But last night we were here too, because we do hang out here a lot. Obviously, like we're always kind of hanging out here. Last night, one of our favorite bands ever, Phineas and the Lonely Leaves, played on the stage here. And holy shit,
they rocked it.
They rocked it. I rocked something because my head felt like a fucking boulder when I woke up. Where's that cuss jar? Because it's going to come out today.
Which is fine.
I'm kidding. He's got it, actually.
Oh, sweet.
So last night's kind of a puzzle. And, Jack, can you piece any of it together?
Not really, because I know that we were out in the parking lot.
Yeah.
We were in the bar.
Yeah.
I left the bar.
Yeah.
When the dude almost got arrested.
What?
Oh yeah, there was.
Do you remember when the cops showed up?
3 cop cars were all. That was.
Dude, it is not a party until the Peekskill police show up.
That's for sure.
And
God.
Yeah, actually, the music was good.
I don't know.
And they had those funny looking suits on.
No, there's the onesies.
The onesies.
What are they called? Rompers.
I went to bed at a reasonable time last night. I have no idea what the hell you guys are talking about right now.
Well,
that's the thing. That's why I woke up this morning. I walked the dog at 6:22, and I'm like, I'm not used to going out at night. Like, we're day drinkers. We come out during the day. We throw our darts. We have our beers.
Day walkers.
And then we're home by, like, happy hour when we let the kids take over is basically what it is.
Yes.
So I'm not used to it. And I was walking around. I went to the deli this morning, and people were looking at me like, guy, did you just escape from, like, the Betty Ford clinic or something? Oh, I already owe $2.
I don't have any money.
There you go.
This pays our bar tab at the end of the day.
So as the new guy here, I gotta ask about the baby.
Sure.
Because it's a little concerning.
Yeah, we don't know why.
No, that's TW's ashtray, I thought.
It's not a baby.
It's a child.
Stay right there.
Stay right there, baby.
Stay right there.
Oh, God.
No, that's fine.
That is creepy. And
but last night was fun, though.
That's okay.
You know what? It was fun down here last night.
Phineas and the Lonely Leaves are always around.
And actually, Tim and Tim are part of the band Thunder Lips with Eric Puente on drums, and they're the ones who do our theme song, the Peekskill which I think is #1 on the Billboard charts still.
It is.
What is that, 53 weeks? Michael Jackson, sit the fuck down. I know another dollar.
Thunder Lips, huh?
So speaking of what we're talking about, the dollar.
That's a great name.
We used to curse a lot more. We stopped, kind of, because we have, like, children.
Because Brian left the show.
And Brian left the show.
But
this is the cuss bucket. So if you say a dirty word, you throw the thing in there.
What the fuck, man?
There you go. You owe
God
$1. No, the newbies have to pay $2 for F-bombs.
Can I just drop a 20 in there and call it a week?
You just leave your credit card in there.
It's fine.
We'll bill you at the end.
What happens with this money, by the way?
Pays our tab.
Oh, good.
Or you just get it back.
Oh, yeah.
When the cameras stop rolling, you just
actually,
get it
one
back.
time when we did it at the carport, you guys left all the money there. I actually took it and came down here and bought a beer. Bought beers with it.
Thanks, boys.
It was probably $200 in there for like a 28-minute
Look,
show.
it's a Mark appearance.
Yep.
Oh my
Yeah.
God! There's a pic.
Hey!
Mark in my sights.
Yep. Our producers showing up. Maybe a little theme song there for Mark showing up. What do you think? All right, everybody say hi to Marco.
Marco is in the house. What's that?
What's up, Marco?
No smoking section. Or is that a Twizzler?
Usually we have Phil here. Phil's actually off today.
Well, let's
You're
talk
sitting in
about
the seat. But
Filling in for Phil.
Phil does the Phil spot, so he knows what's going on in Peekskill.
We don't.
We really don't.
No, I know. First of all, next Saturday, Sammy Wags is playing here. What about you, Paul? Paul's got a band. Why don't you tell us about yourself and the band?
Well, I'm in a little band called Bear Mountain Sound Machine. It's Koji's keyboards. Paul Magliari, the famous Paul Magliari. He's a fixture here in this city.
He is. He just turned 66.
He did.
64 yesterday.
What?
Yeah, it was his birthday yesterday.
He looks like he's like 45.
Yeah, he's good. He's a good-looking guy for his age. You know, he's doing.
Absolutely.
Well, he's on drums, and then myself bass, and Steve D'Onofrio on guitars.
That guy can shred.
He's fucking phenomenal.
Yeah.
And where are you guys playing next?
We're gonna be playing Division Street, right where where they close it off there in front of
by Whiskey River.
Yep.
And Rubens.
Exactly. Right in
Our
between.
Our two favorite restaurants downtown.
That's going to be September 10th.
Nice.
Friday night.
Mark the calendars.
Yes, mark it up. And then the following week, the band will be playing at Birdsall House.
Nice.
Another great spot in Peekskill, New York.
We got to get there.
Wonderful spot.
There. Maybe we could do, what day is that?
That is also a Friday night.
Friday.
But the following Friday. So September, I know it's a little ways out to be dropping telling people. But
we'll plug it.
You know what? Not really, because September's almost here. It's
true.
It's August 21st already.
What? We're in August?
Yeah.
We are.
When did we get here?
August.
I don't know.
Well, yeah, just keep hammering away at the
Yeah. No.
at the base.
Are we getting a little? Okay. I
We
think
are.
we're good.
No.
Actually, we're gonna. So, like I was saying, Instagram. You guys are seeing it today. It's another NFL preseason. We'll get to the other stuff in a bit.
Yeah.
NFL preseason week 2. I'm a Jets fan. And the big news of the week was that Carl Lawson, the key free agency signing, defensive end, who's supposed to put pressure on the quarterback, he ruptured his Achilles. He's out for the year.
Ouch.
Why can't the Jets have nice things?
Ouch.
Why? Because that line it's still going to be good. Because everyone looks at the 2-14 season last year, but the defensive line graded out as a top 5 in the NFL. Run stuffs. They didn't generate a lot of pressure on the quarterback, but this new scheme that they're doing, the Robert Saleh scheme is a 4-3. Get after it. I'm psyched today. They're going to play the Packers. They might get shredded if Aaron Rodgers plays.
So he got hurt in practice?
He got hurt in a joint practice against Green Bay.
Wow.
Yeah.
Not even a preseason game.
Nah, it was a...
You know what? Obviously, the preseason games hurt a lot of teams.
So, honestly, they shouldn't have preseason, and frankly, they shouldn't practice anymore.
Don't even practice.
They don't need practice.
Just show up.
Seriously.
Yeah, like today at 1 o'clock, the Bills are playing in Chicago. You can go to Chicago. The tickets are $19. Why, I have no idea, because Josh Allen's making $5,000 a minute or an hour.
He just made... By the time you told that story, you made $1,000.
Yeah.
So would you rather have a well-practiced team with half the good players out for the year, or would you rather have a couple bad games for the beginning of the year?
Right. I would rather have a couple bad games. Like today, actually, Josh Allen, they're wrapping him in bubble wrap. And
Bubble Boy.
And he's on the sideline. He's not doing one play.
So Mitchell Trubisky gets to play against his former team.
No. Oh, actually, yes, he does.
Yeah.
Actually, I think that's who is starting for the Bills today.
I would bet. He needs all the reps
They
he can
shouldn't
get.
even be on the bus to the stadium at this point. Stay home.
Why?
I hear ya.
Why risk? Like you're traveling. The Jets went to Green Bay. Like it's that's half the country away. Why are you going to Green Bay? Just play like a local college. You'll probably still lose anyway.
It's 2021. They can play via Zoom.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah, right. They could.
It's like, man.
I really feel for the Jets fans, Craig. Man, it's just like
it's tough.
It's
it is
suffering
suffering
and suffering.
Yeah. Well, it's kind of like being a Met fan.
Well, yeah.
Cheers to that, gentlemen.
Cheers to that. My entire team sucks. METS.
Long-suffering Mets fan.
So
here,
who's the newest Met fan on the panel?
TW.
The guy drinking the
Mr.
gallon of water.
T-Dubs.
But we'll get to TW, I think, in a little while, right?
Yeah. Because
we got some questions to ask him.
Yeah, we do. What do you got over there?
Well, do you know the theme song of Back to the Future? Or just pretend that you do and play something? All right,
we still don't know. He refuses to play Huey Lewis in the News.
All right, just pretend that you did. All right, ladies and gentlemen, today is August 21st. What happened in 1931 on August 21st?
God, Jack was born? What?
Cherokee one.
Well, it has to do with Babe Ruth. And the dude that wore the cabbage leaf under his hat, obviously it worked for him because on August 21st, 1931.
Keeps
he
you
hit
cool.
his 600 career home run, and he moved on to hitting 714 or something. Who knows? Anyways,
So it helped keep him cool. That's the idea behind the
the
cabbage.
cabbage leaf.
Hank
No, it
Aaron.
works.
Yeah.
Anyways, moving on to 1947.
Whoa.
August 21st, 1947.
We won the war.
And we are in Williamsport, Pennsylvania. The very first Little League World Series was played there, and a team from Williamsport wins it.
Oh wow, that's
And that was in 1947. And the name of the team from Williamsport was the Maynard Midgets. And no, I did not, and no, I did not play for them. So, fuck you.
Your jar, please.
Let's go. We have a jar.
All right, we're gonna move. We're gonna move.
take credit card.
You know what? We're gonna move right up into August 21st, 1967.
Oh, only.
And this
70
was
years
actually
ago.
a major thing that happened in baseball. It happened to Ken Harrelson, and he became baseball's very first free agent because he was playing for the Oakland A's, and he told Chuck Finley, right? Finley.
Chuck Finley.
Chuck Finley was
Finley.
the
Yeah,
pitcher
yeah.
who got beat up by
Yep.
Tawny Katane.
So he ended up being the owner of the Oakland A's.
No,
But
No.
he actually,
you're
he
definitely
actually,
right.
he actually told
This is
the
a different
owner,
one.
Fair enough.
and they let him go instantly because he told the owner that you are a menace to baseball.
Oh,
So
So
where
he-
did he sign?
He ended up playing for the Kansas City Royals.
I have a question.
Yeah, go ahead.
Kurt Flood gets all the credit for the free agency thing.
Yep.
Why have I never heard this story before?
Well,
You're a wealth
'Cause
of
you
knowledge,
don't-
my friend.
You don't do
it's
research
just
like
a-
this guy does.
It's just a fact, Jack.
He's
baby.
retired.
All right, listen. Anyways, I don't have much more to say,
Thank
but
God.
we are going to move right up to August 21st, 1993.
93.
I was
Okay.
born.
Yeah,
Okay.
we were
I
alive.
was born.
I was
Well, yeah,
alive.
Cheers to that. Happy
Cheers.
birthday.
Thank you. I
was watching
Anyways,
ball.
up in Saratoga Springs at the Travers, there was a horse named Sea Harrow. And Sea Harrow ended up winning the Travers that day. And why do I remember that day so much? Because
Explain.
it was the day I got married to Kathleen.
Oh,
So
okay.
today is our 28th
Holy
wedding
shit,
anniversary.
Are you kidding me?
Oh.
You probably told me that 7 times last
I
night.
did. I
Nice.
remember. But anyways, Kathleen, happy anniversary. I
Yes.
love you. It's
We all love you, Kathleen.
28
Yes.
years.
28
and
years of putting up with this thing? Oh, my
And-
God.
we were supposed to put money on Sea Harrow, but yes, I got too fucked up at the wedding and forgot. And that's
It
all
happens.
that's all we have today.
Hey, that was the best this week in
Yeah,
sports history.
no, actually last
history.
week when Thurman Munson died.
No. You and Kathleen, come on. That's
Come on,
awesome.
yeah.
Munson didn't die last
28
week.
years. Yeah.
Yeah, well.
He's like hoping his grandkids did.
He wants him to die
But
every
anyways,
day.
yeah,
28 years. That's awesome,
28
man.
years. Play us out.
That's pretty sweet.
Thank you.
Play him a sweet
play
song.
us out until we get to the next segment.
Okay.
Where's our
Sounds like Welcome Back, Cotter.
Are you getting thirsty?
Oh yeah,
One of
Natasha. I think I'm getting thirsty. Keep playing.
So normally, Jack does his little, because Jack was a bartender for quite some time, and he does those little
Longer than I
segment.
was married.
Yeah.
So, anyway,
This time, Natasha, the awesome Natasha,
hey, how are you?
got a
Thank
little
you.
drink here.
Smurf juice.
Nice.
There's a label. Here you go.
Smurf juice.
Yes.
Nice. So,
What is in the Smurf juice?
We have Tito's vodka, blue curacao, grapefruit juice, and pineapple.
Sweet.
And
Nice.
it is an ass
that's
kicker.
right. And since
I've had them and they're
since
delicious.
I'm the only one on the panel drinking vodka, this is all
I thought
mine.
you were.
So
I want a sip of that. Shaky
you?
hand.
Vodka.
easy. Listen.
We have vodka for to drink.
I think April needs to bring out the yellow one now.
All right. To blue Smurf sperm or whatever. What's it called?
Smurf cum.
Smurf cum.
No,
That's-
you dummies.
Disgusting.
What
Cheers.
was-
I'm
cheers.
sure it's amazing.
Disgusting.
Listen,
Enjoy, gentlemen.
this is on PB. Thank you.
Thank you.
It's one of their cocktails that they serve down here on a
Crocktails.
daily basis. I'm thinking they have a few more. I don't know.
I
the
think
name
it's
of
really
them.
good. Henry actually is up in the lab putting these together a lot.
Yeah, the
I think
laboratory.
Tuesday is his day. Like, he gets up there and he disappears.
Ooh, that is
And
good.
he comes down and just crushes it.
Into his laboratory.
Right, and what's this called?
That one's the Smurf Smurf juice.
The Smurf juice. That's actually
I don't know
really
if
good.
it's juice. It's the Smurf.
I've had it once. It is delicious.
Because it's blue. And this date in history, in 1981, the Smurfs came out. I don't know.
Who
Was it
the,
81?
Who was the sexy little Smurf? What was her name?
The blonde one.
Yeah.
Smurfette.
Who's
Smurfette.
That's the
You
one.
were sexually attracted to a Smurf? That's
Not me.
wild.
That's kinda
Not
crazy.
me.
That's wild.
And
Okay,
awesome.
just to revert
He
back
like-
to revert back to Friday night. Craig is the one that told me about Smurfette. I've never watched the Smurf ever. I was more of a Barney fan or whatever, and because my
Barney?
Barney.
You mean that?
come on, my
purple-
my kids are 26 and 24.
The,
What-
purple
when was the
dinosaur?
Smurf? When did
I was attracted to Smurfette. I was not attracted
Yeah.
to Barney, to be frank.
Wow.
Yeah.
I
Well,
gotta throw a flag on that
dinosaurs.
one. He's attracted to it. The only. First of all, how'd they have so many
She's
Smurfs?
a cute blonde.
How'd
What
they
is
have?
the problem?
How'd they have so many Smurf kids when there's only one Smurfette?
Because of
Cranking
Smurf,
'em out.
because of Smurf juice. More potent than
Oh my God!
whoever.
You know what? There needs to be a documentary done on the Smurfs, and I think we're the ones to do it.
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah.
We got to uncover all the, the innuendos and like the Easter eggs and the weird things that they put in that show.
Yeah.
Because
Oh, you know what?
It is
Other
strange.
show did that too. Was the Teletubbies.
again,
That shit was weird.
Mark
No.
knows who the Teletubby is. Yeah, they came from England.
So
I was here by then.
Oh, okay. All right. So Mark denies knowing the Teletubbies, even though he probably fucking produced them.
does everybody remember Latter-day Smurfs when Papa Smurf wasn't old enough, so they brought in Grandpa Smurf and he had like some yellow crap on? Everybody remember that?
Oh my God, no.
He remembers. He knows.
I mean, there's your character.
Rin Tin Tin?
who? That's like
Who's Tintin?
Rin Tin Tin.
Rin Tin Tin. Wasn't that the
Rin
He's,
Tin Tin.
he's so on a first name basis with him. He just calls him Tintin.
Tin Tin?
Paul, I'll
that's
give you
it.
$20 if you can play the Gummy Bears theme song on that bass.
I don't
right
know
now.
what the hell that is. How does it
the
sound?
Gummy Bear show?
The Gummy Bears.
Gummy Bears.
You don't? Well, he's a bit younger.
Gummy Bears
You're-
bouncing here and there and everywhere. You don't remember this?
No, I don't.
It was a great
Give it,
show.
give us a try.
It was a pretty good show. Give us a try.
us a try.
He's gonna make up a new one.
Yeah, that's all
No,
right.
Gummy Bears. That was a pretty good one. I was probably 10 years old.
They drank that stupid juice and then bounced around like idiots.
Well, exactly.
Yeah.
We need to do a documentary on these early 80s cartoons
That's what I'm saying.
because there's so much weird shit going on. in
Early
those.
80s cartoons.
Yes.
I was in Houston doing real stupid shit. And then
He was-
and that's no joke.
he was
I
jumping
actually
around.
I actually got kicked out of Houston.
What else is
Texas.
there to do?
You
You
know,
got kicked out of Texas.
When your probation officer tells you to leave, you leave.
You
He
better
was talking
leave.
about the South.
Don't
He's
come
like,
back
go
to
back
Houston.
to New York.
But anyway, yeah, no, but I was bartending in Grand Central in 1984. I wasn't fucking watching Papa Smurf or Little Murph or whatever,
Little Murph.
whatever her fucking name
Little
was.
Murph.
So did they put photos of you up all over Houston?
This
Watch
is a
out for
good-
this guy. Don't
They might have.
don't let this guy.
Oh
They might
no, they wanted him out. Then
Yeah,
then your fro fell off, so
Yep.
you were incognito
Yep.
and
Yeah,
you
they
had
didn't-
glasses.
Yep, and they didn't recognize me up there. in
change
New
your
York.
appearance.
Little Murph.
Little Murph.
That is not a real thing.
Wow, what is this Jack Murder of Woodpecker? Anyway,
I don't know.
no.
Moving right along.
Right along. No, I'm gonna talk a couple more minutes about this these cartoons.
All right.
What
go
about
ahead.
Thundercats and He-Man? Were you guys fans of Thundercats and He-Man? Because I know a guy.
Fucking Skeletor.
I saw that.
He-Man was,
He's like
He-Man was cool.
TW's pacing back and forth like I could really be on
He-Man
the
was
panel
my
right now.
He-Man was my
have
primary
him come up.
childhood
Come
cartoon.
on
TW,
up.
want to come up?
Yeah.
Come on
Let's talk some
down.
He-Man with us.
Yeah, all right.
All right. Paul, play yourself out.
Play the He-Man theme song.
And also, Orko was a piece of crap.
Yeah, that was stupid. That's jumping the shark. Kind of like Fonzie jumped the shark.
A floating magician.
Yeah, you can play over there.
That's right. Playing TW.
We all
wins.
we all need intro music, I think.
Oh, absolutely.
Oh man.
TW.
All right, so
Welcome
TW
aboard,
too.
baby.
This
Hey.
this is totally not on
Script.
the list, but I think this is perfect.
Talking
this
about-
is a perfect segue getting into He-Man and other cartoons.
Yeah, man.
So you were a fan of the 80 cartoons, etc.
I mean,
He
like,
probably
yeah,
wasn't a Smurf fan.
you know, like that shit was on when I was in nursery school. You know, they designed it for like 5-year-old kids, but they just did a Netflix series that Kevin Smith helped produce, and now Mark Hamill is doing the voice of Skeletor, and I watched it. It was freaking awesome.
Mark Hamill's got a great voice.
He does.
for
Oh
stuff
my!
like
And
that.
you know
That
what's cool?
voiceover?
You know what's cool too is that he I didn't realize like he's like had a whole career doing voiceover work, and he does the voice of Joker in the Batman the Animated Series. But when I heard he was going to do Skeletor, I was like, oh, it's just going to sound just like Joker. It doesn't. It's like it's
a whole him.
unique.
It's all
it's
him,
like,
yeah.
wow, dude, that's a
Yeah, these guys that do voiceovers is actually very cool. Actually, reverting back to the old days again. Remember the cartoon Johnny Quest?
Oh yeah.
yeah.
Anyways, the voice of Johnny Quest was who? Tim Matheson.
Really?
Yep.
What's his name from Animal House?
Yeah, Tim Matheson from Yep.
Eric,
and now he's on like
whatever.
the Netflix show Virgin River or something.
I didn't know that. Johnny Quest. I remember that. That was a weird ass show.
Yeah, there was Hachi.
Hachi, that's the kid.
That was his best friend.
Yeah.
And Johnny Quest. And now go back to the 80s while you guys were little shit and yellow or whatever you guys were.
What does that even mean?
Because you guys were just kids.
I was a Ren and Stimpy guy.
Clinging tenaciously to my buttocks.
I don't know. He-Man was the first one. I was probably 6 years old, 5 years old when He-Man came out. And
Well, it was 82.
All right, so I was like 32 years old. No, I'm kidding. I was 6.
1982.
So,
Speaking of
I
being
love that
attracted to cartoon
don't say
characters,
Tila.
Tila was slamming hot. You kidding me?
Yeah, they made her like a lesbian now.
really?
Is she the
Of course they did.
No. She's
She's still
That's
slamming
all right.
hot. Lesbian Tila is also
Yeah,
hot.
but you
No,
know
she
what?
is.
It doubles,
Guys, we're sorry.
It doubles your chances on Saturday night. All right, that's all I can say.
chick with glasses in Scooby-Doo? What was her name?
Velma.
I liked her.
Yeah,
Like Velma.
No.
That's like a,
that's
that's
the
like
one
a
that had the
Ginger
she had the-
Marianne thing.
She had the
No.
glasses. Yeah.
The nerd, the
Oh,
nerdy
yeah.
one. She had a little bob cut.
Yep.
Yes.
Because of the haircut. That's my primary issue.
Oh, all right.
She was like Bailey on WKRP.
In Cincinnati.
You're like, it's like antenna TV over here. This
Come
is
on.
like
He's endless.
history.
Well,
I know, that's why he's on the
Ba-
show. Otherwise, he would
Bailey
be
had
fucking
the
off.
glasses.
Commonly known fact, guy from WKRP Cincinnati molested Dudley and Arnold in
On different strokes. That
In
was
a
the
very
worst
special episode.
Gordon Jump. That was the
yeah.
worst thing you could ever done. Take that role.
That whole
Be like, yeah.
episode is on YouTube.
What?
It's very special.
The
Did you not see that episode when he
No.
gave him scotch
The
and
bike
they,
shop,
Oh my god.
Neptune, king of
yeah,
the sea.
let's take
Oh
off our
my
shirts
God.
and take pictures.
Yep.
Oh my God!
Because they're drunk on scotch. Arnold and Dudley are slammed.
And which character from WKRP?
It was the
Gordon
head,
Jump.
the
The
head
head
guy.
guy.
Yeah,
Yeah.
the older guy with the bald guy.
Wow.
The other awesome
He's
episode
lucky.
is the other
Yeah.
awesome episode of Different Strokes is when Sam gets kidnapped.
I will kill your parents. Remember that line?
That shit was awesome.
I feel like they were trying too hard. By the time Sam
Yeah,
and his
that was a
mom
jump
got
the
there,
shark,
that was
too.
a late
That was a
season
jump the shark.
episode.
It was later, yeah.
The one that really still gets me because I don't like heights is when Ed Too Tall Jones was on the show for some reason. He just happened to know Mr. Drummond. Yeah, right. Okay.
Yeah.
So,
So you don't like heights, so you don't like Too Tall Jones?
no,
What the
no,
fuck are you talking
Arnold
about?
was doing a magic show and he disappeared and they lived in the penthouse. And he stood on the ledge and he's laughing. Like, why would you go hide there? Just go hide in some other room in the house. There's 50 rooms. You decide to hide on the ledge?
Yeah.
And then he looked down and whatever, and Too Tall was he was too tall, so he had
Yeah,
to like
so he
pull
grabbed
in.
him back.
You think Mr. Drummond was on the same street as the Jeffersons?
I hope so.
I would hope so. Wouldn't that be nice?
No.
Do you remember when the episode where Kimberly got bulimia and she's down
Yeah.
in the kitchen at midnight eating handfuls of cake?
Yeah, that rings a bell.
I think
That was
I-
fun.
Stricken with bulimia.
She
Or is that-
she was
It's a
cracked.
choice.
She was cracked out of her mind. That's why she's dead.
Yeah, she sure is.
That happens.
Poor Kimberly.
No, here's the thing with Different Strokes. It was a spin-off was Facts of Life.
Yes.
Which
Peekskill.
Oh, yeah.
Peekskill,
It's
Facts of
the
Life.
Peekskill tie-in. I actually live in the building where that was supposed to be. They had the
Yep, the chateau.
Yeah.
Take
That's
the
right,
good,
right up-
you take
right
the
up there.
bad.
take them both, and there you have.
The facts of life.
The Facts of Life.
George Clooney was on that show.
Can you play that? Can you play the facts of life?
He doesn't even know what you're
Can
talking
you
about.
try?
He wasn't even born then.
I am familiar with it. I'm just not. Not ringing a bell.
Craig
Fair
knows
enough.
how to sing it.
Take
We
the
just
good, you
both
take
sang
the
it.
bad, you take them both, and there you have
Yeah.
the facts of life.
Yeah, speaking of homework, I did have a little bit that I was writing, and I just honestly I didn't. It can wait till we can save it for later. But yeah, as you can see, the whole no drinking thing went completely out the fucking window.
You got cash on you?
Yeah,
This might
Yeah,
be
I
it. This
do.
might be an expensive
You're on the wagon
segment.
or you're off the wagon? What is
What's it?
I don't know what's in
On
that
is when
cup,
you're
but I'm
not.
guessing it ain't.
I'm off.
You're off the wagon.
Oh, I'm totally off the wagon.
The wagon ran you over.
I thought it would be like if you're on the wagon. It's true though. If you're on the wagon, like you're on it. Someone's driving you, so
It's-
you're.
And the booze are on the wagon.
Yeah.
It's the wagon of sobriety, though. It's the sobriety wagon.
Yes.
He's off that.
Like, I'll get on it again, but I
That's
mean,
like a motorcycle now. There's nobody just.
And this
on
episode
the
is
wagon.
sponsored by Earl Hightower.
Earl Hightower.
Go Google him once again.
Once again.
So what was your thing that you were writing then?
Well, I'm not going to tell you, and I'm going to spoil it.
Oh,
You brought it up, though.
it
Well,
might be a good
I'm
time.
just saying, like, this was a whole improv. I wasn't expecting to sit here, really.
Well,
But it's
Well, we
okay.
started talking He-Man, and then we totally
you
did
don't
not
want to
talk
do
about
it right
He-Man.
now, or you don't want to do it today
No, we'll save it
for another day or
for
later
next week.
For next week.
Yeah.
All right.
Are we doing it next week, or are we canceled?
If Joey's, no.
Oh, that's right.
Remember the,
Yeah,
right.
we might move on to the Hudson River Brewery,
Yeah.
which is right down the river that way.
Yeah, we'll get to that next week.
Yeah.
I mean, it's not going away. Too soon.
No, I was going to talk about Dave Winfield and how he killed a seagull in
We all-
1983.
Apparently, everyone here has
Like there's been a few.
accidentally killed a bird.
Well, there's been two of us on this panel that has.
Randy Johnson.
And I'm not going to
I-
tell
I-
my story about killing a woodpecker, but Craig might tell the story about killing the
No,
sparrow.
I was
No,
trying
anyways,
to save a bird. And,
we're just
no.
we're just kidding. Neither one of us killed birds, but
I-
Dave Winfield did in 1983.
I've
On
killed a
purpose.
bird. Absolutely.
Yeah,
I ripped one out of the front grill of my car once. It was disgusting.
yeah,
Well, your car killed.
yeah.
a
Well,
bird.
your car killed it.
I was driving it,
There was also Randy Johnson
I think.
nailed a bird with a pitch.
which was
Well,
the
yeah.
coolest bird killing
That's-
of all
that
time,
is
by the way.
weird.
That was
Speaking of birds,
absolutely
they're all going to
fantastic.
attack us now. I saw that thing out of the corner
right.
of my eye.
Here, come on back.
Actually, did you ever see the movie The Birds?
Yeah.
One of my favorites.
Oh, that's
Yep.
a great one.
Alfred Hitchcock,
Alfred Hitchcock.
Tippy,
Oh, yeah.
Tippy Hedren.
My favorite part was when they
And you know what's
pecked
crazy?
the lady's eye out.
Tippy,
Would you die from
Tippy
getting your
Hedren, the
eye-
woman that starred in that, is still alive. I think she's like 97.
She still looks good too.
Uh,
For
well,
97.
I have
He
her.
has
I,
been
She looks
attracted to
good.
more weird things today.
yeah,
than
but I have Tippy
the first
Hedren.
time
Nothing weird
guest.
about being attracted to Tippy Hedren.
Or
Yeah, I know,
cartoon
but I have
characters.
Tippy Hedren on our death pool. Something that I haven't hit in a long time. So Tippy, in the ways of Thurman Munson, you got to go.
I'm sexually
Sorry.
attracted to Helen Mirren.
Oh my God.
Yep.
So am I.
Who?
Helen Mirren. Today, Helen Mirren.
Did we
Honestly,
do-
if
I
you
don't know.
drop
Did we
a
do-
name at this point, I want her.
Did
It's
we do
fine.
any screening for these two before they got on this panel?
No.
Because it doesn't seem like
She's an
it.
English woman, right?
Like we required 3 weeks of sensitivity training.
Yep. All right,
Remember that?
moving right on to fantasy football.
Yeah.
Want to play us into fantasy football?
That is some fantasy football talk
Yep.
right there.
All right.
All right. We're going to wrap it up with this.
We're going to wrap it up with fantasy football. Your league starts when?
I don't know.
Aren't you in the Birds All League?
No.
No. What league are you in? Oh,
I'm going to leave
Oh.
it like Handler.
that's right. Brian Handler has a football league.
Who's Brian Handler?
The one that you replaced.
Handler.
Thank God.
Fair enough.
You are the other Brian. Anyway,
my
so
God.
all right, so
Who you got?
just do your first two picks. Who are you going to take? You don't have to give them up, but you know what I mean. Just say who do you think
Well-
other people should take?
If you're playing a PPR league, I think this year, honestly, I know he's coming off an injury-riddled season, but I think Christian McCaffrey is really going to benefit from Sam Darnold. Check down Sam. 'Cause
Yep.
Sam is not going to be throwing the ball down the field a lot. He's going to get so many catches.
Yeah.
He's going to have. I think he's going to have 90-plus catches this year. He's probably going to run for 1,200.
Yep.
So I'm going to say McCaffrey there. Then if you can, that's going to be the number one pick. I would take him number one.
Yeah.
If he slides, obviously you jump on him.
Number one.
And if you're coming around on that one pick, so when's that next pick? You get like 20. Say it's a 12-team league, you get pick number 25 or something, or
Yeah,
24.
something like that.
24.
You got to look at a receiver there. A lot of guys are being slept on, but I think I like that Justin Jefferson from the Vikings.
Yeah.
You could probably get him a little bit
He'll
later.
probably be in like the top 20.
I think Kirk Cousins. Well, Kirk Cousins is out to like prove himself again because everybody says he sucks because he's like the highest paid player, but he still produces, and
Yeah.
they're going to throw the ball. That team's going to throw the ball.
Like I have the 12th pick and the 13th pick in the Stacy Court League, and
Because he won the championship last year.
I did,
That's
so
why
I
he
get
has
to
the
go.
last
I
pick.
get to go last, but then you get 2 consecutive picks back and forth, so you get 12, 13th, whatever. If Julio Jones is still out there, I'm definitely taking him.
Really? Well,
Yeah.
whoa, really?
If he's still out there and
Okay.
available.
I think you're lying.
All right. And then what's his name? Dobbins from the Ravens, the running back. If he's still
definitely
available, I'm definitely taking him.
Definitely lying. If you had the 12th and 13th pick, what would you do?
I don't know.
If they're still available. No, but if they're still available.
Got nothing.
Because most of the good guys are going to be gone by the time you pick 12th. So, but I'm telling you, if Julio Jones or what's his Antonio Brown, if he's available.
So here's the
because I
question.
think they're going to do very well in Tennessee.
Hey, does
Tennessee.
Antonio Brown still plays football? Is
Yes,
that a
He's
thing?
in the
he
league.
does. He's
He's
act-
with Tom
he's
Brady.
He's
Do you
actually
think-
down in Tennessee with Julio Jones, A.J.
No.
Brown, and Ryan Tannehill. That would be the perfect threesome.
No,
That's
Antonio
that's
Brown.
Well, maybe. unless you're with...
I'm thinking he's
unless,
thinking Smervet
yeah,
and
he's
Keela.
thinking- yeah, right? There's a whole different threesome. But
still
anyways,
thinking
that
about
would be
Velma.
the perfect fantasy football threesome. If
you-
you can get...
You
if
think
you can get
Saquon's
those-
going to be available at a value pick this year, coming off the injury, or do you think he's still going to go?
He's going to go in the first round quickly.
You think so?
Oh, yeah, especially in our league because we have Chris Lynch.
I'd say low.
Chris,
Yeah.
Chris Lynch is a big Giant fan.
And a freaking contributor.
Yeah,
but
he's
he's
usually
on
on
vacation
air.
right now.
He
We
is
miss
on
you, Chris.
vacation.
Wait, who's the big guy that the Giants are getting back? Who they were missing?
Saquon.
Yeah,
okay.
the running back.
Yeah. Barkley, right? Or,
Yes.
Yeah.
Yep.
So
quads.
they can only get better then with him, right?
Yeah,
yeah.
as long as he stays healthy. He got hurt
That's
in the,
the
first.
key.
I think he got hurt on the first play of the first game last year.
Yeah. So he's
So that ruined his
his
season.
quads
and
did
the
not
Giants.
shrink, by the way. His quads even got bigger.
They're in
somehow.
fact larger.
Larger.
Yes, he actually looks like Earl Campbell. Remember Earl Campbell?
I
from
love
the,
Earl Campbell. That's why I liked Houston.
From Houston, yeah.
Like when I was a Jets fan forever, but then I watched Earl Campbell at a young age, and I was like, this is football. He would carry guys, shoulder pads. They're ripping the jersey off him. He's still running.
Oh yeah.
You remember the Bum Phillip line?
Hanging off of him.
Earl
Bum
Campbell.
Phillips, hilarious.
No, go ahead.
So he would finish last in the 100-yard sprints every time, and the media kept asking him, "Why does Earl Campbell keep finishing last in the sprints?" And Bum Phillips is like, "Well, if it's 3rd and 100, I won't give it to him then."
That's right. That's right. That's great.
I thought he was- 'cause
And
he
actually,
was-
a good fact about Bum Phillips, he never wore his cowboy hat in the home games in the Astrodome. Why?
Because you
Can't
take
wear
your
a hat
hat off
inside.
inside.
Yep. His
Yeah.
mother told him always take his hat off when he's inside.
So why was his name
Manners. Bum, huh?
Bum Phillips.
Bum?
he went by Bum.
Yep.
He accepted that.
What is that?
And
like
another-
short for
Another
Bumming,
you know
Bummer.
what?
Field?
Not
Bummington?
to revert back to my life in Houston, but
He's still not allowed there.
But Kenny Stabler
The
and
snake.
Earl Campbell was at a club called the Executive Club, and me and my buddy Paul Davis walked in there and did shots of Jack Daniels with those two knuckleheads.
Nice.
All right, kids, ask your great grandparents about those two.
And guess what happened about 40 minutes later? Oh,
Mary
Arrested.
arrested
Mary Jane.
because Paul smashed his '69 Cougar into the back of a fucking tow truck.
Oh.
And then we got a little irate with the Houston cops and ended up being publicly intoxicated.
You had a tussle with the Houston police.
If
I
the
didn't.
Peekskill Mugs take some time off, it's because we're working on a documentary.
69 Cougar.
about Jack.
Probably wish
So,
you had that back, right?
But yeah, oh, I do. I wish I had that day back.
69 Cougar.
69 Cougar.
Nice.
All right.
Fire
That's
engine
awesome.
red.
What do you guys want to do for
69.
the rest of the day? I'm thinking about going and have a couple beers.
I'm gonna
Drinking beer sounds good.
Drinking
Yeah.
beer.
Yeah.
Drinking beer, playing darts.
Darts.
Throw some dirts,
Darts.
craft
All
beer
right.
and dirts. All
Play
right,
us
so
out. Play us out.
you guys watching
Sing it.
over there,
Yep.
come on down. Let's go.
Come on down.
I
I think we're over and out, right? I think that's
think
it.
we're over and out. Peekskill Brewery again. Thank you so
All right.
much.
Enjoy
varieties.
episode 34 and make sure that you subscribe
Ryan
and all
and
that
Paul,
good stuff.
welcome.
Thank you guys.
Listen, when you're on
Appreciate it.
YouTube, make
Great
sure that you
job.
Thank
subscribe.
you.